She dumped me on Facebook in a champagne selfie. I found out my wife was done with me thanks to a Facebook post. No call, no text, just a 12-word caption, publicly announcing to all our friends and family that her single life was better than settling for a man like him. The man being me. The photo? Her and a coworker, smiling, clinking champagne glasses at some rooftop bar like it was New Year's Eve. Her name's Chloe. The guy in the picture with her was Mason from her marketing team. I remembered him from her work party back in April. Tall, loud, gym body, the type of dude who says bro too much. I left that party early because I had food poisoning. She stayed to network. Right. What really burned me wasn't the picture. It was the comments. 79 likes. My aunt had liked it. Chloe's coworkers were chiming in with, "You deserve the world." And finally, my own cousin commented, "Big W, girl." So I didn't say anything. I just took screenshots. High res, time-stamped, every post, every comment, including my one-line reply. Agreed. Then I called my lawyer, Mr. Costa, stone-cold dude with zero facial expressions. I told him, I want this clean, fast, and loud. Chloe didn't come home for 2 nights after that post. I didn't call. I spent the time gathering everything. Bank statements, joint purchases, photos of every shared item in the apartment, even a video walkthrough. I changed all my passwords, moved half our savings into a new account, and made copies of every message and receipt I could find. Then I picked the perfect place for her reality check, her office. Chloe worked at one of those fancy downtown creative agencies with exposed pipes and kombucha on tap, glass meeting rooms, plants everywhere, hammocks in the break area, all about authenticity, vibes, and culture. Her work persona was basically an Instagram filter come to life. I wanted to burn it to the ground. I hired a process server. I told him, go to her desk, say her full name, and hand her the envelope. That's it. We timed it for Thursday morning, 9:30 sharp, when her team usually held their weekly stand-up in front of everyone. I sat across the street in a cafe, sipping black coffee, watching through the floor-to-ceiling windows. Sure enough, there she was, laughing, tossing her hair, standing next to Mason, like they were the office power couple. Then the server walked in. Took maybe 2 minutes to reach her desk. I watched Chloe freeze. He said her name. She took the envelope. Her smile died. Mason leaned in, looking confused. Then the shaking started. Her team fell silent. Chloe's boss, a woman named Dahlia with ice blonde hair and a stare like a hawk, walked out of her office. I could see it all. Chloe tried to cover her face. Mason put a hand on her back, trying to play the hero. Dahlia's expression? Absolute death glare. Within seconds, people were whispering. I walked away before she saw me. Didn't need to. She knew. 2 days later, I got a call. Unknown number. I answered. You couldn't have talked to her first? Mason's voice, tight and angry. You had to humiliate her at work? Oh, sorry. Should I have checked your calendar first? I said. Then Chloe came on. She was crying. You ambushed me. You humiliated me. You posted a selfie with your side piece to 300 people. I said. What part of that was supposed to stay private? It was just a post. I was upset. No, Chloe. It was a choice. And so was this. What she didn't know, and what I did, was that her company had just dealt with an internal HR nightmare involving an exec sleeping with a junior employee. They were under strict new compliance policies. One sniff of drama and heads rolled. I got a call from HR asking for a formal statement. I sent them everything. The Facebook post, the photo, the comments, a clear timeline, and, oh yeah, ring cam footage from 2 weeks earlier showing Mason trying to kick my potted plant when Chloe's key didn't work anymore. After that, the dominoes fell hard. Chloe's lawyer reached out the next day. Suddenly, her demands, our apartment, my car, half my savings, disappeared. She agreed to a standard 50-50 split. No alimony, no fight. Mason got fired. Unprofessional conduct. Chloe wasn't let go, but she was quietly moved to a side role with no client interaction, no visibility, and no raise. Basically, she became a desk ghost. 3 weeks later, we met at a storage unit to swap our stuff. She looked wrecked, puffy face, hollow eyed. Mason sat in the car, staring straight ahead. You happy? She hissed. You ruined my life. I just shrugged. You posted your life. I just hit share.